Have you seen the Marvels yet? Unfortunately, yes. It was not that bad. It was fun, right? Right? By fun, if you mean that whether it had some fun moments, then yes, it had some fun moments. It doesn't make the movie a fun movie. It was pretty funny. Miss Marvel, Miss Marvel was so good. Well, I agree on one point. Miss Marvel was indeed good. She was the only good thing about the Marvel. And even sometimes, even she doesn't make any sense in this movie. What do you mean? Miss Marvel had never meet your heroes moment, right? She was going to save some Skrulls, and Captain Marvel told her that she can't, and that should have led to a big argument between those two. How did that end up? With an apology. Single apology. That's just absurd. And Miss Marvel was okay with it. Like, fine, just because you said sorry, then it's okay that some Skrulls died. The villain had some pretty good motivation, trying to save her planet. Really, really, you are playing the villain card in this one. Okay, okay. What was the villain's name? Uh, uh, Ben Hur, Kree, the lady with the rod. Exactly. The movie makes no sense. Like, there are so many plot holes, and so many plots are just left open. Like, why didn't Monica Rambeau close the wormhole from this side instead of going to that side? Why didn't Captain Marvel help Kree before, when she knew that she was the one who caused all the suffering to the Kree? What's up with the fluctuation of the power scaling? I don't understand. At one hand, she can annihilate everything and ignite a sun. On another hand, she is fighting with some foot soldiers with the same. It's just beyond me. I can't believe that they made Captain Marvel even worse than how she was earlier. I don't know how. She made one bad decision after another in this movie, and yet she learned nothing by the end. No conflict, and even if there was some conflicts between them, which I thought would be great, it was cut short by an apology and with some jokes. If you're planning to make a short movie, like 2 hours movie, then don't go through all these plots that which you can't even close. But Captain Marvel did save Hala, right? She ignited the sun with her own power. Wasn't that cool? You call that cool? It was not cool at all. The CW Superman and Lois did it better. We never even saw Captain Marvel struggle. It's not just about the struggle. We didn't even saw her face, her reaction, what's her emotion was. We just saw a light went in, the sun goes boom, and she flew out. And even if that's cool to some of you people, I don't know how, and even if it's cool, what about the air they stole from that planet? And what about the water they stole from Aldana, or whatever that planet, that dancing planet was? Yeah, the singing planet. Wasn't that unique, especially for us Indians? Wasn't that a bit cool? I mean, it was cool for a second there, until they abandoned the whole thing when the fight arrived, and everyone was just talking normal, just shouting normally and doing the fight in a normal way. There were no singing after that because the joke was over. They abandoned the whole plot. Uh, Tell me, at least you liked the post-credit scene with Miss Marvel acting as Nick Fury, saying the same dialogue which he said on the end of the Iron Man, wasn't it? If you said cool one more time, it was not cool. It was far from cool. And that doesn't mean it was hot, because it was not hot either. The point is, how did Miss Marvel knew what Nick Fury said to Iron Man? How? I mean, Nick Fury is not the kind of guy. Maybe he did. Why? Because even if it's far from his character, I don't think this was the same Nick Fury. If you ask me, I mean, what happened to Secret Invasion? I mean, that was a shit show, but that doesn't mean you just ignore all of that. I mean, X-Men part was a bit cool. Okay, yeah, that was